Gentlemen, you've been told that green tea is the ultimate health drink, that it melts fat, sharpens your mind, and boosts your energy. But here's the truth no one told you. Your green tea is almost useless for male potency unless you combine it with one powerful ingredient. You see, I meet men every single week who say, "Doctor, I drink green tea every day. I take supplements, I exercise, but my energy, my drive, my confidence, they're just not the same." And the reason is simple. Your body doesn't just need antioxidants, it needs the spark that activates them. And that spark, gentlemen, comes from the right nutrient synergy. Green tea has been celebrated for centuries as a miracle drink, one that cleanses your system, burns fat, and sharpens focus. But here's the truth most men don't realize. If you're drinking green tea for vitality, testosterone, or male potency, it's practically useless unless you combine it with the right ingredient that activates its power. You can sip it every morning, feel good about making a healthy choice, but without that catalyst, most of the goodness you think you're getting simply passes right through your body unused. It's like putting high-performance fuel in your car but never turning on the ignition. Inside every cup of green tea lies a compound called catechins, the most powerful of which is EGCG's epigallocatechin galaxy. EGCG is a potent antioxidant that fights oxidative stress, the same process that slowly damages your blood vessels, your testosterone-producing cells, and your ability to maintain stamina and erections. When oxidative stress builds up in the body, it triggers inflammation in the delicate lining of your arteries. This reduces nitric oxide availability, the molecule responsible for widening blood vessels and improving blood flow. So when nitric oxide goes down, so does your performance, your energy, and yes, your potency. Green tea catechins are nature's defenders against that stress. They neutralize free radicals before those radicals can damage your cells. However, here's where most men get it wrong. Catechins in green tea are not very bioavailable, meaning your body struggles to absorb and use them effectively. When you drink a cup of green tea, only a small fraction of those powerful compounds actually make it into your bloodstream. The rest are destroyed in digestion or excreted before they can do any good. So while you think you're nourishing your body, you might only be getting 10 to 20% of the benefits. The rest of your effort, your ritual, your discipline goes to waste. But this is where science gives us a powerful solution. Researchers have discovered that combining green tea with specific natural enhancers, like black pepper extract, piperine, or MCT oil, dramatically increases the absorption of catechins. Piperine, found in black pepper, inhibits certain enzymes in the liver and gut that break down EGCG. By slowing down that breakdown, it allows EGCG to stay in your bloodstream longer and at higher concentrations. That means more antioxidant activity, more protection for your testosterone-producing Leydig cells, and more sustained energy. Just a pinch of black pepper in your tea, or taking it alongside a meal seasoned with pepper, can enhance its bioavailability by several folds. The second option, MCT oil, works differently but equally powerfully. Catechins are fat-soluble, meaning they dissolve better in fat than in water. Green tea on its own is a water-based drink, so absorption is limited. But when you add MCT oil, even half a teaspoon, it binds to those catechins and helps them cross through the intestinal wall into your bloodstream more efficiently. MCTs, or medium-chain triglycerides, are quickly absorbed and converted into energy by your liver, giving you both immediate fuel and a carrier mechanism for your tea's nutrients. The result: instead of getting a temporary antioxidant effect, you get a sustained boost to circulation, focus, and hormonal balance. Imagine your body as a complex electrical circuit. Green tea provides the wire, the structure, the potential, but MCT oil or piperine acts as the electricity that runs through it. Without that spark, nothing lights up, but once you add it, everything begins to function at full capacity. Your metabolism speeds up, your blood vessels relax, your brain feels more alert, and your testosterone finds protection from oxidative stress. This is not theory, it's physiology. Your cells respond to nutrients only when those nutrients are effectively delivered. Many men tell themselves they're doing everything right, drinking their green tea, avoiding sugar, staying active, yet they still feel their energy dipping by afternoon, their drive fading, their focus blurring. That's because they're missing this activation step. The body doesn't thrive on good habits alone. It thrives on smart combinations. Nature designed nutrients to work synergistically, not in isolation. Catechins need fats or absorption enhancers just like your muscles need oxygen to function. One without the other is incomplete. This small tweak, adding the right catalyst, can transform green tea from a mild beverage into a therapeutic tool for male vitality. When you activate those catechins properly, they help improve blood vessel flexibility, reduce inflammation, and even enhance endothelial function, the ability of your arteries to dilate and support healthy erections. In other words, this isn't just about antioxidants, it's about circulation, confidence, and performance. If you start your morning with green tea, make it count. Add a teaspoon of MCT oil or take it right after a meal that contains healthy fats like avocado or olive oil. Or sprinkle a pinch of black pepper into your tea. It might sound unusual, but your body will thank you. Within weeks, you'll start noticing subtle but profound changes: steadier energy, sharper focus, better mood, and even improved morning potency. These are signs your cells are finally receiving what they need to function optimally. Science and experience both show that it's not the quantity of what you consume that matters. It's the quality of absorption. A single well-activated cup of green tea can do more for your testosterone and circulation than 10 cups taken incorrectly. It's not about more, it's about better. And that's what separates average results from real transformation. So next time you hold that cup in your hands, remember, it holds potential, but you control whether that potential is unleashed. Green tea alone is the seed. Your added ingredient is the sunlight that helps it grow. When you respect that synergy, you unlock a cascade of health benefits. Stronger blood flow, sharper focus, balanced hormones, and a renewed sense of energy that feels like your younger self returning. The difference is not magic, it's biology done right. And as a urologist, I can tell you this. Small daily upgrades like this one often create the biggest breakthroughs in men's health, because real potency begins not in the supplement aisle, but in the smart choices you make every single morning. When men hear the word hormones, most immediately think of testosterone, but few truly understand what protects or destroys it at the cellular level. Testosterone isn't just a number on a lab report. It's the lifeblood of a man's energy, confidence, and potency. It shapes how you wake up in the morning, how you move, how you think, and how you feel about yourself. Yet most men after 40 begin to notice a slow, silent shift. The spark dulls, recovery takes longer, motivation fades, and the very foundation of masculinity starts to feel unstable. You might blame age, but as a urologist, I can tell you the real villain isn't time. It's oxidative stress and cellular inflammation that attack the very factories responsible for testosterone, your Leydig cells. Now here's where green tea steps into the picture. Green tea contains a unique compound called EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, a molecule so potent it's been shown to protect cells from oxidative damage, support healthy testosterone levels, and even enhance endothelial function for better blood flow. But EGCG is delicate, it's sensitive to heat, oxygen, and pH. Once exposed to boiling water or prolonged air, it starts to degrade. And by the time it reaches your bloodstream, a large portion has already been neutralized. That's why so many men drink green tea daily and still see no difference in energy, drive, or vitality. The good stuff never actually makes it to where it needs to go. But science has found a simple, natural way to solve this problem, and it's as close as your kitchen counter. When you combine green tea with vitamin C or a squeeze of lemon, something remarkable happens. The acidity of lemon juice stabilizes EGCG molecules, preventing them from breaking down during digestion. Vitamin C acts as a shield, protecting the antioxidant structure so it survives the harsh environment of your stomach and enters your bloodstream intact. This simple act, adding lemon or a source of vitamin C to your tea, can increase the stability and effectiveness of EGCG several times over. It's one of those quiet, powerful tweaks that changes everything. Think of your Leydig cells as fragile workers inside a factory. Every day, they're bombarded by toxins, stress hormones, poor sleep, sugar spikes, and inflammation. Over time, they start slowing down, producing less testosterone and responding less efficiently to signals from the brain. EGCG acts like a bodyguard for these cells, reducing oxidative stress and keeping them responsive. But when EGCG is unstable or poorly absorbed, those bodyguards never show up to work. Your cells remain exposed, vulnerable, and exhausted. Adding lemon or vitamin C ensures those bodyguards make it through the gate, protecting your testosterone machinery from daily wear and tear. Here's where it gets even deeper. EGCG doesn't just protect testosterone, it also supports the enzymes that regulate its conversion. Inside the body, testosterone can either stay as testosterone or be converted into estrogen by an enzyme called aromatase. In moderate amounts, that's fine. But when inflammation and oxidative stress rise, aromatase activity increases, leading to higher estrogen and lower free testosterone. EGCG has been shown to naturally inhibit aromatase, helping men maintain a healthier hormonal balance. more testosterone, less estrogen dominance. But again, this protective mechanism depends entirely on how stable EGCG remains after you drink it. So when you add lemon or vitamin C to your tea, you're not just improving flavor. You're creating a shield around your testosterone. You're giving your body a stronger fighting chance against the very processes that lead to fatigue, lower libido, and declining potency. This is how natural medicine truly works, not through isolated miracles, but through precise biological cooperation. Nature gave us powerful molecules, and it also gave us the tools to protect them. It's our job to combine them wisely. Most men today are unknowingly trapped in a vicious cycle. They're under chronic stress, their cortisol levels are high, they sleep less, and they consume processed foods that drive inflammation. This constant inflammatory environment releases free radicals, unstable molecules that attack every system in your body, including your testes. Over time, this damages the DNA of your Leydig cells and reduces their ability to respond to luteinizing hormone, the brain's signal that tells them to produce testosterone. Green tea's antioxidants are meant to counter this very damage, but they can only do that if they survive digestion. And that's why stabilization through lemon or vitamin C is not optional. It's essential. I've seen patients who made this one small change, drinking green tea with lemon daily, and within weeks they reported better energy, improved focus, and even deeper sleep. These aren't placebo effects, they're the results of optimized cellular function. When your testosterone starts stabilizing, your metabolism improves, your mood lifts, and your motivation returns. You're not chasing artificial boosts, you're restoring the body's own rhythm of vitality. Let's not forget another vital benefit: blood flow. Testosterone and circulation are deeply connected. Without proper endothelial function, the ability of your arteries to relax and expand, nutrients and oxygen can't reach your tissues effectively. EGCG improves this by enhancing nitric oxide production, while vitamin C helps preserve nitric oxide molecules from oxidative damage. Together, they form a powerful alliance that supports stronger, more reliable circulation, not just for performance, but for heart and brain health too. When you sip that tea, realize it's not just a beverage, it's chemistry at work inside you. The lemon is protecting, the EGCG is repairing, and your body is rebuilding from the inside out. You might not feel it instantly, but inside your cells, thousands of microscopic repairs are happening every day you stay consistent. This is how real transformation works. Quietly, cumulatively, powerfully. The truth is, most men are looking for complicated solutions, supplements, injections, shortcuts. But sometimes the most powerful healing begins with something as simple as how you prepare your tea. When you combine green tea with lemon or vitamin C, you are creating a potent daily ritual that supports your testosterone naturally, stabilizes your energy, and safeguards your hormonal balance. You're no longer just consuming antioxidants. You're activating them, protecting them, and directing them toward the very foundation of your masculinity. So when you prepare that cup tomorrow morning, remember it's not just green tea, it's a signal to your body that you're investing in your strength, your balance, and your drive. It's a reminder that age doesn't dictate potency, cellular protection does, and every drop of stabilized EGCG, every squeeze of lemon is one more shield around your testosterone, one more step toward reclaiming the vitality that was never truly lost, only waiting to be reawakened. Consistency, that's the quiet power that separates men who transform their health from those who keep chasing quick fixes. Every man wants results, more energy, better performance, sharper focus, stronger confidence. But the truth is your body doesn't respond to occasional effort, it responds to daily consistency. In medicine, we see this again and again, whether it's testosterone levels, blood pressure, or energy metabolism. The body rewards rhythm, not randomness. And that's exactly what most men are missing today. They try something for a week, get distracted, stop, and then wonder why nothing changes. Gentlemen, if you truly want to restore your vitality, if you want to feel that masculine spark return, then you must treat your body like it's your most important project. Because it is. 1 cup of green tea, properly activated with lemon or MCT oil or black pepper, will not transform your life in a single day. But when that cup becomes a ritual, something you do every morning with intention, it begins to reprogram your biology at the deepest level. Hormones are not built overnight. Blood flow doesn't improve in a day. Cellular renewal is a marathon, not a sprint. But every single day that you feed your body right, that you give it the right nutrients in the right way, your system gets stronger, cleaner, and more efficient. Think about how your body works. Testosterone follows a natural daily rhythm. Peaking in the morning, declining by evening. The body loves rhythm. The heart beats in rhythm. Your hormones pulse in rhythm. Your digestion, sleep, and metabolism all depend on consistency. When you align your habits with that natural rhythm, you stop fighting biology and start flowing with it. That's why a consistent morning ritual, like your green tea prepared correctly, can have such a profound impact. It signals to your brain and your endocrine system that you are steady, disciplined, and intentional. Over time, those signals become hormonal balance. Green tea's power lies in its cumulative effect. The catechins and EGCG compounds don't build up overnight. They accumulate gradually, repairing oxidative damage and improving circulation cell by cell. When you drink it daily, you're creating an environment where free radicals are consistently neutralized, where inflammation is quietly reduced, and where your Leydig cells, the very cells that produce testosterone, are shielded day after day. Skipping one day might not seem like a big deal, but the body notices. Inconsistency breaks the cycle of protection. Every missed day gives oxidative stress another chance to creep back in, to chip away at your progress. Consistency also builds momentum, not just in your body, but in your mind. When you commit to a small, meaningful ritual, it starts to change your identity. You begin to see yourself as a man who takes charge of his health. That shift in self-image is far more powerful than any supplement. Because when you start believing that your actions matter, that you're in control of your energy and drive, your brain begins releasing dopamine, the chemical of motivation. This neurochemical feedback loop keeps you moving forward. Soon, what started as a small habit becomes second nature, and the benefits begin to multiply. Stronger mornings, steadier energy, clearer thinking, and improved confidence. Let me tell you something, as a doctor, your body is constantly renewing itself. Every cell in your body is being replaced, repaired, or rebuilt. And it's your daily choices that determine the quality of those new cells. The food you eat, the tea you drink, the sleep you get, the stress you manage, all of it adds up. You can't expect high performance results from a body you only care for occasionally. Consistency is the language your biology understands. Miss a few days, and your hormones start drifting off balance again. Stay consistent for a few weeks, and your entire system begins to synchronize like a perfectly tuned instrument. It's easy to underestimate the power of something as simple as drinking tea every day. But if you prepare it correctly, with lemon to stabilize EGCG, or MCT oil to boost absorption, and if you do it faithfully, that one habit becomes a cornerstone of male health. It helps control inflammation, protects your blood vessels, and keeps testosterone production stable. It's not flashy, it's not instant, but it works. And it works because it aligns with how the body heals slowly, steadily, consistently. I've seen countless men over 40 give up because they expected dramatic results in a week. They jump from one supplement to another, one routine to the next, searching for magic. But what they don't realize is that the magic is hidden in repetition. The men who truly transform are those who stay the course, who repeat the right actions long enough for biology to reward them. Consistency is what turns information into transformation. And here's the beautiful part. Once your body begins to feel the change, consistency becomes effortless. When your mornings start with steady energy, when your focus sharpens, when you begin noticing improved performance and confidence, you don't have to force the habit anymore. You want it because it's no longer just a routine. It's who you are. You become the man who takes care of himself, who doesn't depend on luck or pills, who earns his vitality through discipline and wisdom. Every cup of green tea you drink with the right ingredients is a message to your body. I'm building strength. I'm taking control. Each day reinforces that message, carving it deeper into your physiology. And soon enough, your actions and your biology begin to mirror each other. You start thinking clearer, feeling stronger, performing better, not because of a miracle, but because of a habit executed with consistency. So when you wake up tomorrow morning and reach for that cup, do it with intention. Don't rush it. Don't treat it as another routine chore. Treat it as a small daily promise to yourself, a moment of discipline, self-respect, and care. Because it's in these small, consistent acts that your masculinity, energy, and vitality are reborn. The body doesn't need perfection, it needs persistence. The man who shows up every day, even when motivation fades, becomes unstoppable. In the end, consistency is the bridge between potential and power. It's what turns ordinary green tea into a tool for extraordinary health. You already have everything you need. The knowledge, the tools, the motivation. What's left is showing up every single day. until the habit becomes your nature and the results become your reality. That's how real potency is built, not in one dramatic moment, but in hundreds of quiet, consistent mornings where you choose progress over excuses, discipline over comfort, and health over habit. True transformation doesn't come from instant results. It comes from daily commitment. Every cup, every choice, every consistent action